Good day, viewers. Thought I'd just let's start over. I spit that out so fast I couldn't understand myself. A lot of people do a vlog and talk so fast. I don't think super fast, so why would I want to listen super fast? Some people speak 90 miles an hour. And when people do that, they think at a different speed than I do. My hands are dirty. I got out here and planted them little yellow flowers you see up there by the pole. They were still in a pot and I never did plant them. But I took time to put them in the ground anyway. They've been out here 2 or 3 weeks without being planted. My little orange ones are popping up real good. But since I put them in the dirt over there, I thought I'd at least give them a drink. Put 4 of them fairly close together. Didn't feel like doing a whole lot of digging. But I was reflecting just now on chores. How many of you remember, everybody knows you got to do things around the house and get out and mow the lawn, pick up the garbage, do whatever. That's basically what chores are. But how many of you had to do chores as a child? Did your parents do them all, or did you get assigned some of them? I know my brothers and I had to do chores, like washing the dishes. Me and my brother Bobby, we had to do the dishes every night. We would fight over who was going to wash and who was going to dry. Whoever washed could wash them and fling them up there and be gone. Whoever was drying had to stay there and get them all dry and put them away. We had quite a system going. But chores that we had to do, like, I remember the first time I went out there, I felt so cool getting a lawnmower and pushing that thing around the yard. I never dawned on me, I might have been 11 at the time. It never dawned on me that was going to get downright tedious and something I didn't care to do. But I did it. We had lots of chores to do. My father raised chucker partridges for a long time. We had to go feed them birds in the pen every day. I don't know if I got enough water squirted up that way or not. Chores like taking out the garbage. I don't even remember them all, but I remember every Saturday we had to clean the bathroom. And what chores did you have to do as a child that you recall? Nowadays, from what I've seen and heard, with the younger kids, if you ask them to do something, you ain't gonna get much done. Some parents let them get away with just sitting there playing video games and not learning responsibilities. But yeah, I think personally good for a child to have to do some chores and get a little sense of responsibility. Now, you can add some incentive. You can pay them an allowance. If we got an allowance, it wasn't much. But I was so of an energetic type that I'd get my chores done, then I'd went around and I used to deliver newspapers because I wanted to make my own money. I had a job delivering newspapers for several years there down in the Melbourne Times in Oak Alley, Florida. But if a hurricane come by and blowed limbs all over people's yards, I'd go volunteer to pick them up for pay, of course. A lot of old people lived in that neighborhood and they appreciated somebody come around and clean up their yard. I mowed lawns for people with a push lawnmower, used my dad's push lawnmower. I was always doing something to make money. And my brothers were just the opposite. They wanted to spend my money. I said, no, that ain't gonna work. Go get your own job. We would even cash in bottles. You could cash in Coke bottles for 2 cents a piece. Returns. They don't have returnable bottles anymore. But I was quite the entrepreneur when it comes to finding a way to make some money. Got out here just now and stuck this metal thing here right up here amongst the zinnias and the sunflowers, because I know the sunflowers are going to get tight. They're going to get tall. And I remember last year, or year before, when I had some, they got so big they just fell over. And that'll give me something to tie them up to. I don't want them to fall over on my zinnias. And it looks like we will have some zinnias if they're not overly crowded. They're going to really packed in there this year. But I just thought I'd do that little vlog and ask you, how many of you had chores to do? And if so, what was it? At one time, one of my chores was chopping firewood. Go out and bring it in. That's when we lived down in Georgia and had a wood burning stove. Some chores were fun. Going to pick blackberries. Raking the yard ain't no fun. And again, chores weren't designed to be fun. It's just something you got to get done. Anyway, not much of a vlog today. Looks like I'm going to have to do something with this suet. They pretty well done cleaned it out. Sometime in the next day or so, I'll swap the suet out. All right, I got my little flowers watered. The water's still dirty. Let's clean it out again. Need to get out here and scrub my bird bath. I did no chores hardly today except for plant that flower. Haven't felt much like of anything here lately. I made an appointment with a doctor on the 20th, a surgeon. And when my surgery will get done, I have no idea, but I hope it ain't too long. I'm tired of putting it off. But I'm going to a doctor in Fayetteville, Georgia. It'll be an entirely different hospital. I noticed a mockingbird jumped on this in my video the other day and landed on that and made it rotate around. I'm going to get my hammer and drive it in the ground. They've almost got it pulled up. I'll get my hammer and drive it in there right now. Look at them hydrangeas. Unbelievable how prolific they are this year. I think we hit a rock.